He was trainer John Moore's got a lion's share of a lot of runners in the international races. Firstly, John in the Hong Kong sprint, obviously time after time, one of the leading lights from the yard. How's he pulled up from the last run?
He pulled up very well. We did medicate a few days ago, so people can see from the website that he had 1 or 2 days, easy work. He's done particularly well. Dougie rode him over the weekend. His first gallop after that superb run. That I don't think the speed was really there that day to help him. But as I said, he's going to go into the race with one of the horses to beat.
Also, admiration. You would have been happy with his run. I mean, it was a much better performance. He got a lovely run in the race, though.
He sure did, and with the addition of the blinkers, it sparked him up a bit. He was able to get a forward position, and Neil gave him a very nice ride, and he finished off the race very strongly. So he is a horse that's in between distances. He's not really the top 1200 metre horse, even though he ran very well. He's more a 1400 metre horse, finds the mile at Group 1 level a little tough, but he's as honest as day is long, and as I said, for place punters, he's worth a punt.
And Leading City, Captain Sweet, one of the lesser likes, but good to have them in the race?
Yeah, well, Leading City, early on in the season, you remember, suffered from a foot abscess, which stopped his stopped his training there, and he's a gross horse, got very fat, and we weren't able to get the weight off as quick as we would have liked for the runs that the runs after we managed to get to the abscess to drain. But he's done everything right up until now. His gallop this morning was very good, and I would think that he'll be making the speed up in front, and probably find this grade a little bit too high for him.
And Captain Sweet, nice to have the call up for him. This is his best trip, and he has probably been a little bit below his best, but on his day he's more than capable of running a big race.
Well, yes, the last 2 runs have been very disappointing. We've tried very hard to find out the reasons why, because we know he has speed, we know he can lay up, but he wasn't able to do it. Only in the last 10 days have we found out what the problem was, and it was a bacterial infection called Pastorella. In the meantime, he's received 5 days of antibiotics to eradicate that from the system. So if he can go back to the horse that we know him, he's a horse that could, maybe run a nice place.